successful. Is everyone leaving?
This will only take 5 minutes.
Is everyone leaving?
I'm going to say.
Three. What is an alternative society? We've dropped out because we don't dig what they're doing. Why they do it and how they think it's going to be done, we'd rather do our thing anyway. That's okay. On an individual basis, but we've grown. Too big to stay at that level. We've got problems not only in relation to the big society, but within our own community, which can't be dealt with in haphazard individual way. If we were going to be the alternative society, we've got to be able to face up to our own problems, not just because nobody else will, but because we can do it better. We've got people with troubles they can't deal with themselves. Poverty, alienation, unemployment, drugs, abortion, and loneliness. And we can't help them if we're not sufficiently in touch with them or each other. We have knowledge and skills, resources, and we're not using them. We've got to bring them to bear on our own problems. We've got to act as a society with responsibility for each other. Paradoxically, that's the only way we can keep the freedom to do what we want. Okay, a 17-year-old girl on heavy drugs, 4 months pregnant, and afraid to ask for help from her own family and friends come to us. Afraid to ask help from her own family and friends comes to us. We have to help her. If we don't, she'll put into society. Faced with the other system, she breaks down. She's confused and not to fulfilling in multiple forms, and being shunted from one worthy department to another. We've had enough visits and phone calls from parents obnoxious to contact their runaway kids to justify our offering our address. BCM BIT London WC1 as a means of reopening communication between the two. If you want to get in touch with your parents without doing it directly, send your letters to us and we'll forward them. What is BIT? It's a two-way information service, a collection of feedback agency, which is needed if we are going to get anywhere as an alternative society. It started as a simple information service on pop-up groups. What was happening on the scene, generally where all the night cafes and chemists and bus routes, and what's a pop star telephone? No. But people made it much more than that. On average, we answer 600 to 700 queries a week. People want pads, jobs, advice, help, and we've got to give it to them. The pregnant chicks are out at hours. The people with nowhere to live are ours. The people with using drugs are ours. The failures are ours, and the losers are ours too. But we're only an embryo at the moment. We're not always able to help. Just remember the snowball. The future it rolls. Just remember a snowball. The future it rolls, the bigger it gets. The further it rolls, the bigger it gets. If you're not doing anything, then start now, please. It's not enough to be a taker. To be cool and go your own way, uninvolved, it's just not cool to be cool anymore. Things can start happening if the detached observers, critics and dopers. Just stop observing, criticalizing, and not doing and create positive instead of negative energy flow. Let us know what you're doing. We're probably the only group concerned with these problems. Let's link up. Tell us if you're involved in any kind of guerrilla group or project. Tell us your landlord to get in touch with us. Then when you move out, if your boss is looking for staff, get in touch with us. We've had an unlimited supply of people, not only time and effort, but we can be wasted if there's no coordination. The best solution to a problem cannot be achieved until its perimeters are known, not guessed at. In other words, the alternative society has got a lot to find out about itself. Who are we? What do we want? What can we do? And how can we do it? What's what BIT is all about? Do you want to be involved? We need immediately more cash pads, long-term accommodations. We need skills to give, to use and to sell. Carpenters, electricians, plumbers, repairers, and of anything and craftsmen. We need the services of professional lawyers, accountants, doctors, psychiatrists. We need objects, furniture, bedding, materials, clothes, books, anything. BIT itself badly needs a large table, 6 chairs, and any other typewriter reference books of every kind, office stationery and equipment, and people to help man our photos and general office helpers. So there's one more paragraph. This. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one.
Home stretch. Got it.
Now I'm thinking too much of the money and not of the book. That's a problem.
Go on, one word at a time.
Oh God, I need something to take it off my mind.
Just think about the radical commune.
What the hell is that?
Think about what they're saying about needing furniture and...
I gotta think of something completely different. God.
What's for dinner?
Huh?
What's for dinner?
Jerk chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too excited for it. It's not that nice. I just need something to take this off.
You've got it. Just think about creamy.
I hate creamy.
Okay.
That's useful then.
What? Hatred?
Yeah.
Hatred? Then you think about happiness. Then you think about how do you get happiness. Then I think about Fortnite. Then I think about the money. Boom.
Well, at this rate, you're not going to get the money.
No,
Cycles
not.
back.
Think about what happens after you've spent the money on Fortnite.
Then I think about just playing Fortnite, and then I think about the money.
Yeah, but after you've spent the money.
Yeah,
It's
but
gone.
I'm still now thinking of money. I just need to get off money. Hold on. I got one. I'm going to think of Aqua Fantasy Water Park.
There we go.
Can use transport and even a bike. We can use transport and even a bike to help us with deliveries and messages. We've got free office accommodation until 29th September. Can anyone help after that? What can we do for you? BIT is a two-way information service. We've got lots of inquiries asking where people can buy things and wanting to tune in to the services. People have to offer and asking for general information, dressmaking, jewellery, boot markers, photographers, extras, home decorations, repairs, babysitting, removals, restaurants, clubs. If anything like that is you, let us know. Then we can turn people onto you. If you don't, we have to refer people to outside sources, which is pouring money into fucking hell. They're talking about money, which is pouring money into the wrong coffers. You've got skills and goodies that other people need and which can earn you bread. Fuck them. We are a ghetto, partly by pressure, but more by choice. But there's no reason why ghetto can't relate to the matter on its own terms. You can use the economic strength to achieve your own objectives. The dream, as someone said, at the moment it's a nightmare of negativity, indifference, non-communication, pretty intergroup, games and suspicion. We're kidding ourselves. If we think that we're more together than they are, we could build up a country and a worldwide communications, maybe with bit-type offices all over the country. It's down to the individual giving. Have you got work for someone? Have you got the time and energy for someone? Have you got work for someone? Have you got time and energy to give? Have you got information for us? Have you got skills we can use? Have you got money? Oh, fuck them! I'm gonna have money after this line. We can do beautiful things, but we need your help. That's the end. I'm done here. I'm freaking done. That was talking too much about money.